At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Chester, sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle.
Ready, set.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18 cards, 60, Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos. Hey, smash. Go.
Straight to the air they go. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And that is a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now. They need 7.
Get it. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Panther 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go street.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 6-0 lead right away.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early to put a fear of God into this defense.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Complete to DK Metcalf. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Throwing out to the left, got it! And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is Metcalf working that right side. Hits the 20. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Ready. No. Next.
Another one for Judkins. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
DBs out there for the Steelers, 3rd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Mustang 19.
The Steelers calling their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go. 65, 19 tight, 19 tight. Check smash. 18 rock, 70 Ranger. Cup 19. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Connects on the crosser. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Viking 18, Buffalo 18, Dragon 60.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20.
some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
McManus on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Steelers 7.
Have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it, 1st and 10. Begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. He finds space, middle of the field. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers cut it to a low of points on the scoreboard.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Kicking team out to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returnable from the 2. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get it! Hawk, 7.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Cowboy! Warrior 70. Hey, smash.
Now Sanders. Puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it inside the 10. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7.
Steelers
14. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10.
Set up. Viking 18. Take off.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The big play nets him 17 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. One play in, Brock and his drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go. Set.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. 21-14 our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at 1st down here.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 19 Tiger.
Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. And it's Carson Swessinger who got over there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing from the gun here. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing the homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Rebel. 18 Rebel. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Go! Cougar 19. Panther 60. Panther 60. Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw. Jump off caught by his back. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Let's go now. 79. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They are throwing it again. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Browns have it as he records the first interception of his young career. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yard to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the Browns, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
They give it to him again. He's brought down at the 30, right near that line of gain.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolf. 18 Cardinal. Ready, right?
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And the Browns, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They kick the running back in motion.
Panther 11. 60 Maverick.
To the air on first down. Sanders finds a seam down the middle. So he's going to get this to the opposing 41. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So first down from the 41.
Hawk 70. Go street.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. So first down from the 41.
Let's go. Viking, 8-6, street. 18, Pioneer. 19 tight. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Fits it through the middle. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Eagles. Let's go now. Trap 60. Bronco 80. Dragon 60. Warrior 70.
From the red zone on first. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
60 Bobcat, 19 target, Cougar 19, 7 Pirates.
They send him left out of the slot.
Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns blow their lead just before halftime.
Touchdown, Browns.
Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Set. Viking 18. 70 Lions.
Here's the handoff. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Throw left side finds Fryermuth. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Buffalo 18.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Gets this to Fant. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. 60 Bison. 60.
They'll go play action. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Panther 60. Panther 60. Right here. Kill. Turn up. 70 range. 70 range. Trap 60. Trap 60. Come 19. Come 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
Back to throw now. Complete beyond the marker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. First and 10 from the 32.
Set up. 70 Timberwolf. Cowboy 18.
He's going to throw it again. Sends this to the end zone. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Go. 60 Eagles. 60.
Throwing it again here. Throwing for the end zone. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Tag. Viking 18.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns take over on his 5th interception of the season. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
10, 70 Rangers, 60 Eagles, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19.
3, 70, 18, cut 19, cut 19.
Sanders back to throw. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on it, bro. Quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
70. Here we go. Trap 6, trap to 60, trap 50, trap 60. Warrior 70.
Sanders now on 3rd down. He throws a bullet to that one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns push their lead further to start the half.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it, 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Caught along the left sideline. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. We'll get 22 out of that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Throwing now on 1st down. Finds him on the crossing route. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Viking, 18. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Right now,
Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Tyson Campbell. There he goes on the right side. At the 20. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick 6.
quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns continue piling onto this lead. Quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
With the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down. This finds its target, and that's Metcalf. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 22. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. New set of downs from 37.
The 37-yard line.
They'll run here on 1st down. They'll probably some modest gain here, Brock. About 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw here. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Oh, that's a bummer right there, Kate. Nothing early open on that down. And I'd much rather see him try to go forward, keep 4th down and play. Taking that big a loss really rules out that kind of decision.
65, 65,
4th down, they're going to throw for it. Oh, it puts some heat on this deep ball, and they kick him off again! Along the right sideline, there's space! And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick six.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns grow their lead yet again. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
18 Raptor, 18 Raptor, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Right up the gut. He's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
That's good.
Get 22 out of that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Come on, set. 70 Timberwolf.
They go play action on 1st down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It'll be the Steelers with possession, but this game pretty one-sided at this point. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go now. Ready?
On 1st down, they'll run. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll throw off the play fake. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Offense to the line fast.
At the 12-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Slam. Cup 19, Cup 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Looking inside the red zone. Brought in. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap. That QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Ready? Check go.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points.
Steelers 21.
Stout all set to send this one away. Returning it from the 4. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Oh, he puts some air under this one. Right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns continue piling it on here in the fourth. McManus on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns continue adding on to that lead. The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
That's their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Back-to-back carries here. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
He'll air it out on 3rd. Completed to his running back. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Set! Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
Now give left side. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Looking quickly here.
His 48-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Mustang 19! Let's go!
Back now, pressure coming. Fits it through the middle. Nothing doing after the catch. A good gain on it. They're down to the 35. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now a give on the counter. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
This is Metcalf working that right side. Nice gain there on 2nd down before they get to him, but we also have a flag down, partner, so let's see if this stands.
Let's go! Watch the back on this 70 Lion!
Back to throw. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers just want to get out of here with how this one has gone. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Come on, set! 60, check on.
He's going to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Gotta set this up quick.
A loss of 10 yards. Brings up 4th down.
60 Bobcat! 18 Rattler!
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Come on, set! 7, Buffalo 18, 7 Pirates, Dragon 60.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But the Browns got this one back, so they will luckily hang on to possession.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
On the set.
So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long.
18, Warriors 70, Cougar 9, 60, man, trap 60, 19 tight.
They're going to pass it here. Short pass brought in. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Let's go now. Viking 18, Cup 19, Lions. Panther 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's a Browns 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Hey, smash. 60 Bobcat. 70 Ranger. Let go.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Finds Hyatt. It won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Browns are running them out of the building. McManus on for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
He's brought down
Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Has him on the quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
22 yards.
It's a gain of 22. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
He's on the crosser. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. The Steelers calling their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Guys, you got this. Let's win.
From the red zone on 1st. And that'll take away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Steelers putting up points in a game decided. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. Now this one has been a long game, no doubt. But hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Steelers take 7 points off the deficit. Stout all set to send this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Come on. 18, Buffalo, 7 Pirates.
Working out of the gun. Sanders. He lofts it deep right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Browns throwing 6 more on the blowout. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And we've got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
35-yard line.
All right, one more snap to play here.
60 Bison.
Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. That one connects. And they get to him before he can reach the end zone, Brock. No touchdown on our final play. This game is over. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And they take the first skirmish with their division.